No one knows who did the shooting as yet. It happened after he left the ballroom. He was going through this narrow corridor in the back, and somebody shot him in this corridor behind the kitchens, going to the kitchens here. His aides are naturally extremely emotional, extremely excited, and they're pushing. We're trying to find out what happened. They're asking us to clear this corridor.
Everybody can do here is in an orderly way leave. Please do that. Just in an orderly way, clear the room. Can we do that, please?
Police Department.
Yes, this is the Ambassador Hotel. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
They have an emergency. They want the police to the kitchen right away.
What kind of an emergency?
I don't know, honey. They hung up. I don't know what
Well,
happened.
find out. We don't send out
I
without...
beg your pardon?
We have to know what we're sending on.
Well, honey, they want ambulance too, so I don't know. I'll ring back. Hold on.
All right.
That's all he said and hung up. It's some kind of an emergency. I don't know what happened. You know, we have a Kennedy and everybody here tonight.
You have what?
Mr. Kennedy here.
Big
I don't know
deal.
what happened, but it's something.
All right.
You want me to find out where it is?
Yes, please.
Hold on. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Ambassador Hotel. This is board night supervisor. My banquet maitre d' reported that Senator Kennedy had been shot.
He's been shot?
That's right. And I think you better send somebody over here.
Yeah, I think he...
Quiet, please. Best thing and the most helpful thing that everyone can
Lloyd,
do.
I'm sorry, but I can't hold back the tears. He's shot right in the head, and he's not moving. There's several people back there shot. One right in the... Excuse me. I just can't control it. He's not moving, his eyes are not open, and he's shot right in the head. And he's laying on his back. There's two other people wounded, just bystanders. And I can't understand it. I was right there, and it just... The doctors, it's just mass confusion. It's terrified.
And there you have it, a reporter that was standing right next to the incident. An eyewitness report.
Ray, this is
Here at the embassy room.
Ray, this is Bob Arthur.
Ray, the complete happiness is now turned into tragedy. The men on the stage are requesting more doctors. If what Ray says is true, and we have no cause to doubt his word.
I was standing behind Kennedy as he was taking his assigned route into the kitchen. A Caucasian gentleman stepped out and fired. The security guard hit Kennedy all 3 times. So Kennedy slumped to the floor, and the security guard fired back. As I saw, they shot the man who shot Kennedy in the leg. He, before they could get him, he shot it looked like to me, he shot a woman, and he shot 2 other men. They then proceeded to carry Kennedy into the kitchen, and I don't know how his condition is now. Well, from what you saw, Don, was it appear to be was he grazed, or did it appear to be a direct hit? Was it very serious from what you saw? Well, from what I saw, it looked fairly serious. He was definitely hit 3 times. The thing happened so quickly that there was another eyewitness standing next to me, and she is in shock now and very fuzzy.
There's a staff that was in the kitchen as he was coming through, and there was this guy leaning against the steam table, and Carl was pushing him. Carl Yucker, our captain, was pushing him by his left hand, trying to get him through the little crowd that was there. And all of a sudden, this guy jumped out, firing the gun. They let Carl jumped out and grabbed the guy by the neck, and he let go of the senator, and the senator started to go down towards his knees. I think he was hit up around the head, around the temple or somewhere around there. I don't know for sure. And all of a sudden, there was another guy alongside of him, about 2 feet. He started to fall down.
He was taken out first.
Was there any warning whatsoever that...
No warning, no yells, no anything. There was no yells or anything preceded the first shot.
Did the gunman say anything? Did you hear any shouts afterwards?
I didn't hear any shouts afterward.
The man was described simply as being approximately 25 years old, 5'5", weighing 135 pounds, apparently Mexican-American, dark-skinned, and shouted as after the shots had been fired, very simply, "I did it for my country, I love my country," and beyond that, no other identification of the assailant.
Walter, can you describe what the man with the gun looked like?
Well, he had curly hair. He looked like a Filipino.
Did he say or shout anything?
No, nothing that I heard.
He was described simply as a man appearing about 25 years old, 5'5", 135 pounds, wearing blue jeans, and mumbled or shouted something after he had shot several bullets that he did it for his country, no more than that.
Civil rights leader Roy Wilkins expressed horror, in his words, to think that this type of attempted assassination had become an American habit, as it would appear. A soldier in Vietnam asked, "What the hell is going on back there? A man has to risk his life to run for the presidency."
It's been reported that the suspect and another man are in custody. And until we confirm that we have the correct suspect, well, obviously we have to assume that we do not have the man.
Evidently, an unidentified television reporter said that the man who fired the shot was about 10 feet from Senator Kennedy when it all took place.
Just received first film of the suspect in the Kennedy shooting being taken out of the Ambassador Hotel through an angry, nearly violent crowd and into a police car. Here is the scene and the suspect. There is not yet an official identification of the suspect, but you see him there. And after he'd been seized and turned over to police and taken outside the hotel, the crowd there seemed to many eyewitnesses to want to lynch him. But the police did get him into the car.
You have not yet heard any reports as to whether the man said anything, screamed anything? What?
3 witnesses have indicated that he did not scream anything, or either before the shots were fired or after he pulled the trigger.
Let's go, honey, let's go. Police protection. Ask Jordy and Regan what they think now about the police force.
It was absolute turmoil and shrieking, and all the memories of 1963 swept through that assembly hall. Finally, the senator was removed and taken here to central receiving.
Move back, please. Members of the Kennedy family were led out through the crush.